the lights on. I got clothes on. Hi there. Yeah, I'm uh I'm just logging on to the live right now. And I have this like lingering feeling that I'm forgetting something. And I'm not even sure what that would be. But it's Friday, everybody. It's finally a Friday. Did anyone see already the short video, swipe, swipe, swipe short video that I posted earlier today? And it was about, it's not my typical kind of short video that I post, but it was just something I saw that was very San Diego. And it was a bunch of young girls on a rental like party boat. And they were like raising the roof. They were having some fun. They were having a great time. And it was it was kind of reminiscent of my own youth. So I kind of was watching them, and it was funny when I picked up my camera and I started recording. They actually started. They kind of saw me, which I don't know whether they did or not, but I feel seems like they saw me, but they turned it up a notch and they started like really going for it, and it was fun. Of course, I put on old Leonard Skinner music to it, so that probably wasn't what they were actually listening to, and it wasn't what they would have wanted, what they would have wanted attributed to, to the soundtrack of what the heck they were doing. I have no idea. We're still waiting for people to get here because it is Friday and it's just after 5:30. And I know I need to wait a minute for people to get it. Oh, someone's here. Someone's here. Hello, 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 hello. Joel. I'm good, Joel. Hey, hey, how are you doing, my friend? It's good to have you here. Happy Friday. You know, it's Friday. We're here. We made it through another goddamn week, didn't we? Didn't we? And we did that together. I know I'm wearing a dress today. I'm not even sure. Not even sure about it. I haven't worn a dress, and it's not. It looks black. It's actually blue. Um, Not even sure if I'm like this is what I want to be wearing. Happy Friday. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Eli. Eli. Hi there. Hi. Hi. Joel, you're looking lovely. Thank you, Joel. You're always kind and sweet and caring, and I love that about you, Joel. That's something, as always, thank you. Oh, oh, Olaf. Hi, Olaf. How are you? Uh, Go-Go. Hi. Hi, Go-Go. How you doing? Just, I just logged on. I'm just, it's Friday afternoon in San Diego, where I am. The beautiful San Diego. Now, this is what the inside of an apartment for of a poor a poor person in San Diego. This is a very basic apartment in San Diego. Not the wealthy one. This is where the people who actually work and have jobs live. Fridge. No, wait, that's the fridge with the pictures on it. Cabinets. Oh, I put the lights up. Ticket. I put the lights up to, class, class, classy the place up, I'm saying. Blazer, hey, 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 Blazer. Yeah, it's Friday. That's what I was just talking about. I'm just like, I had thought long and hard this morning, and I even talked to last night's chat about like, should I go to the mountains today? But I, at least for now, I'm for Friday, I'm staying in San Diego. Decided it. Temporary good. Temporal, very good. Hello, I have an obsession, Ryan. Ryan's vid. Oh my goodness. Temporal, very good. Tell me about your obsession. Is it interesting or is it crazy? Go, go, the voice. Charlie Brown. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you. Here we go. Here come the people. Here come the people. Hello, everyone. How are you? Victor, Steven, Ryan. I want to see belly button. Well, I am wearing a dress. My belly button is way down there. So, uh, there's that. Hello, sweetheart. How are you? I'm good. Thank you. I'm very good. It's Friday. I'm in a good mood. I finished work. I came home. I changed my clothes and put on something pretty for you. Absolutely. It was okay. I have two things which I don't even know that I'm gonna even mention them. Two interesting things happened today with my chat. Before the chat even happened. Um, but it's where real life and chat collided. One of them isn't really real. One of my moderators is supposed to be is supposed to be in San Diego today. And I'm just excited about that. I'm not gonna see that person. No, that's not gonna happen. I mean, I would, but that person is very busy. And so that's not gonna happen. And Tomcat, if you wind up in the chat, absolutely beautiful. Justin, hi. Hi. Bobby Brooks, I think of me. Oh goodness. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. How are you doing? Niles. Niles, you're back. It's good to have you here, Niles. Very good. If you read this, say, I don't read that language. So there we go. So pretty. Hi, Grandma. Yep. Buzz. Okay. Come to Ohio now. I would love to come to Ohio. And at some point, I guarantee you, you have my word, handshake on it. At some point, I will come to Ohio. I will. I will. It's going to be because I sort of have this plan that, like, next year, I'm going to start doing like weekend road trips slowly but surely, where I can go for 3 or 4 days. But because I have to keep coming, I have to work, right? I have to work. So I come back and I work. But I could drive away for like 3 or 4 days and then I could come back in 3 or 4 days. Ohio is a little bit too far for me to drive and come back. Um, but at some point, I guarantee you, Niles, I will do that. Anthony Gomez, hold you. I'm about around 60. I welcome you. Oh, you welcome me into my chat. I love when somebody welcomes me into my own chat. Hello, hello, hello. That's very kind of you. I'm in a small town. That's great. Niles, I don't know. That's good. Bobby, I'm not trying to make you mad. Do I look mad? Am I mad? Do I look mad? Mm, I don't think I look, do I look mad? Does anyone else think I look mad? I'll getcha, I say I'll getcha. I don't know. Quite honestly, if I was mad, you would know. You would know. David, have you ever watched The Bodyguard with Kevin Costner? Yes. Oh, it totally makes me cry. Joel is laughing because I'm being a goofball, right, Joel? Because I'm being, right? Because I'm being ridiculous. I love The Bodyguard. There's a lot of movies. In fact, I was talking to, you know, um, David, you were giving me grief the other night because during a live stream, one of my children was calling and I said, no, I'll call the kid back. And you were like, well, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. I'm like, I talk to my kids every day. So, they're fine. But so in the end, today I was texting with that particular child, and we are going to go to the movies on Sunday morning. And we're going to see a movie called, what's it called? Girl Power. Girl Power? Or I think it was like Girl Power, something like that. So, and then we're going to go out and eat. So, there, take that. And that about the movie. Niles, thank you. Similar ages. Well, I think you said that yesterday that we were similar age, and that's good. That's that's fantastic. You're so beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. What's something that instantly creates chemistry for you even before the first kiss? Before the first kiss, good God, there should be a lot that goes on before the first kiss. I apologize for that. Oh, don't worry about it, David. That's okay. Don't. Yeah, I mean, I don't want people to think I ignore, I ignore my kids. I don't ignore my kids. I take very good care of my many, many, many adult children. I take very good care of them. What's your age, by the way? 60. Supergirl. Yes, that's the movie. I think we're gonna try to see that on Sunday. I think there's a 1 o'clock or a 3 o'clock show, something like that. Yeah, it is nice. It's nice. 2983rd Night Lipstick. It's kind of my trademark, my lipstick. I love my lipstick. I always wear the lipstick. Marry me. Sure. Why not? And chat with something you find so attractive in a person that actually makes you lose focus when you notice it. Something that I find so attractive in a person that it makes me lose focus. Um, that's a really good question, in chat. I could like what would make me lose focus? It would have to be somebody who I connected with on some level. Thinking like, shall I add a 9 to it? I don't know what that means. Go, 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 go. Oh, what's your, oh, oh my, you asked about my age and I said 60 and you said, okay, shall I add a 9 to it? I get what you're saying. I get what you're trying to lead me to say out loud. But I'm not going to say it out loud. Yeah. Mm, yeah. Is that Tomcat? Is Tomcat here? I don't think Tomcat's here. I believe that was the other thing today. I don't know. It says something was uploaded to my channel, um, which wasn't me because I'm sitting right here. I'm not uploading anything right now. So someone might have uploaded something to the community channel, right? And I didn't know that people could upload videos to the community channel. So is that Tomcat? Well, Tomcat, okay, backing up. Tomcat, one of the moderators here, is supposed to be in San Diego. He was supposed to arrive in San Diego at some point today. He said he was leaving where he lives, which is like 2 or 3 hours. Well, I mean, by plane, probably a 4 or 5 hour flight at least, depending upon if you had a layover. But I would think that he's probably arrived by now and he's getting settled in and and hopefully enjoying the beautiful San Diego that it is. So bravo, Tomcat. But he's probably doing San Diego stuff. He doesn't live here, so he's probably out doing San Diego stuff and probably not going to sit on a live stream while he's here. I want to know you in real life. Do you prefer a slow emotional connection or instant physical attraction? Oh, it's got to be an emotional connection, 100%. Here's a classic song. Thank you, Joel. You're very nice. You're very, very nice. You're very, very nice. I appreciate that. In shot, have you ever felt strong chemistry with someone just from their voice or eyes alone? Um, no, I think, we've talked about this kind of stuff before. It really starts here in the ding-a-ling. And then it it's not a physical thing. For me, it's not a physical thing. It's a mental thing and an emotional thing, and it's gotta be like a connection. Because I'm a grown up. I'm a mature woman, and I don't just dwell on physical appearances because that can come and go and changes as we age. So why would I dwell? I can't dwell on that. I have no interest in dwelling on that. So, there's that. Are you dating someone right? No, I am not. I'm not dating someone right or wrong. You got notified if somebody is from a long time. You get notified if someone is from a long time on social media. Yeah, I'm not sure what that means. Yeah, if I follow a creator on social media, I get notified. But I'm not on other social media. This is the only social media platform I'm on. So, nice. Thank you, Niles. Hello, honey. Wishing you best for Moroccan football and the American too. Are they? Are they about to go Moroccan and American? I have not been following the World Cup. I don't even know if it's still going on or if it's over. John Rose, hello, hello. Hi, good to see you. I gotta turn the fan on. Hold on, turn the fan because it's getting hot. I know. I'm still here. I just had to turn the fan on because we're getting to that point of the day, which I usually say the sun is coming down. As you can see, that shadow on my face, like the sun over there. It starts getting it sort of beats down on me, and I get hot. So there's that. Wishing you the best from Moroccan football team and American too. Well, I hope it's a good game. I mean, more than anything, I hope it's a good game and a fair game. Go, go. I guess if you and Tom get become a thing, we won't see you much anymore. Um, David. Okay. David. I am thinking of putting you in a timeout because, first of all, that's so exhausting what you just wrote there. It's so exhausting because, firstly, it's um, it's inappropriate, it's immature, it's incorrect, and out of line. It's a lot of things. I'm not going to even see Tomcat while he is here in San Diego. I have no idea what's going on with him. But you even saying that is just showing how kind of insecure and like, are you a child? Don't do that, David. It only makes you look like a child. So don't do that. And don't bring that garbage into, don't, come on. Come on, you can do better than that. I know you can do better than that. I believe somewhere in my heart that you have experienced so many wonderful things in life and that you know what I want or know what you want. Yeah. Yeah, I mean you live this long and you do um yeah, for sure, Joel, you're correct. I know what I want and I know what I don't want. I mean, for the most part, I don't know everything. I wouldn't still be here if I had all the answers. But, you know, what's one moment in your past that completely changed how you look at relationships today? Well, every time a relationship changes or ends or evolves, that would change how I look at relationships today. Yeah, everything I've gone through, sure. Everything, every single moment of every relationship, whether it be a romantic relationship or friends or children or family or other stuff. Yeah, it changes everything. Oh, Samaya. Hi, how are you? Joel, hugs. Oh, and Kendall. Kendall's here. Hey, Kendall. How are you, my friend? It's great to see you. I am glad you're here. Happy Friday. Mark, Mark, Mark. Happy Friday night. I haven't seen you in alive in quite a while. It's great to see you here. Mark is a great appreciator of my old rock and roll on my short videos that I put up, mostly the nature stuff. Today, I will say, Mark, today was not a nature video. It was a video of a bunch of girls on a party boat and they were dancing to something that I don't even know what the music was. They were young, but I put Leonard Skinner on there and they were like dancing to Leonard Skinner, which I thought was funny. So there's that. There's that. What do you do with that? Yep. Great to see you. Yes, yes, I am. You have amazing taste. Thank you, Mark. Yes, we have similar taste in music. So, yeah, there's that. Wow. So everything calmed down. David, did you know Shirley Old Downey, who races stock cars, has a nickname, Jaja? I did not know that. I did not know that. I don't really follow car racing. I mean, sometimes I guess I've heard of some of the big names, but I don't really follow car racing. But that's cool. She chose a good name, or somebody gave her a good nickname. What kind of person do you think you would end up with when you were younger, and has that changed now? Oh, what has it changed now? Oh, yes, yes. Oh, for God's sakes, yes. Um, I thought I would wind up with somebody. I don't know. I honestly, I didn't really know what. I didn't have a plan. As a kid, I didn't have a plan. I did not have a plan. I did not. I just figured I would trust my instinct. And at some point, I would meet someone who would be the right person, and I would know when the right person came along. Uh, didn't really happen that way. Didn't. Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh, 2800. 2800 here. Hello, hello, hello. I'm wearing a dress. I don't have the leopard dress, but um, I am wearing the flower dress today. So good to see you, 2800. I thought because maybe it was Friday. A lot of my mods might be, I never quite know. I look great. Thank you, 2800. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. And as you can see, for the moment, I decided not to go to the mountains for the weekend. Oh, and also I made plans with one of my children for Sunday. So I was thinking, wow, I could still go up tomorrow. But then I'm like, ding, ding, ding. I made plans for Sunday here in San Diego. So to go see a movie. We're one of my kids, uh the one that usually calls when I'm doing a live stream. We were communicating today, and we're gonna go see a movie on Sunday. We're gonna see a movie called Supergirl. Supergirl. I think, yeah, I think that's what it's called. I have no idea what it's about, but this child said I said let's go to a movie because this kid likes to go see movies, and I do too. I love going to the movies. And they said to me, this is the only movie I'm really interested in right now. And I was like, okay, I know nothing about it, but I had never been steered wrong. So what are your plans for tonight? Oh, do your kids know you're on YouTube Live and you get hit on all the time? No. 2800 answer to that is no. 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 Okay, so let's backtrack on that. I'm in the doghouse now, I think, but I think it's gonna be okay. You're fine, David. You're fine, David. Here we are. It's like 6 o'clock, so I'm gonna there was something that happened today, and I'll just announce it because the person is probably watching. I did get contacted today by someone I know in real life who contacted me and said, "You're on YouTube, aren't you?" And I was like, "Oh, is this person going to out me to all my friends and all that stuff. You can catch me on Netflix. Never. I don't have Netflix right now either, Joel. Okay, no, mom. Joel, what? Woof. I don't know. You guys are like, I don't know what's going on. Anyways, so I had somebody that I know in real life, and that person is probably watching right now. So, hi, hi. Um, how are you? I hope you're feeling well. And probably will not comment, but I think that person, well, I'm going to say it, first name is Eric. So, hi, Eric. If you are out there and you're watching, hi, how are you? How are you? I hope you're having a really, really good Friday night. So, and it was good talking to you today. So, that was the first time somebody from the real world has called me out on so it's like it's a real thing. It's like people, yeah, so that's what happened. Yeah. And I just, that was it. That was all. How did that conversation go down? Carefully. We'll just say very carefully. Um, and I just made it clear that, and this person said they wanted to watch and probably won't communicate in the lives. But if that person does, that's fine. That's fine. Um, I had to come. Um, the most interesting part of the conversation really was that person said to me, I didn't know you were so interested in nature. Because I think had gone through my channel and looked at some of my older videos, whether it be short form or live streams or whatever. But it was good. It was good. I guess it was good. I think it was good. So I think it's all, it's bound to happen, I suppose. What do you do with that? You know, what am I supposed to do with that? I don't really know. We just still get a random proposal. Should I consider myself lucky even asking? I think probably once, or at least once every live stream, I get I get a proposal, but it just doesn't feel like it's like a real proposal. It's just people shooting their shot and saying something. It's kind of like people saying what they want on a live stream, which people do. Gosh, if anyone's been sitting here long enough, you know, people are gonna write all kinds of stuff and they're gonna say all kinds of stuff. So it's like, what am I supposed to really, really take seriously? And what am I supposed to just go, well, it's just, you know, somebody being the way they want to be. Betty looks at you differently now. Listening, she's ours, Eric. 2800 is getting protective. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Who knew me first? Ha. Hello, it's nice to see you again. Lovely as always. Charming. Max. Max, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to have you. Why are you getting so serious? Am I? Oh, good grief. We can't have that. Don't get serious. Was I getting serious? I don't know. Are you listening to this live stream? No, I just told a little story. Okay, go go. Go go. Go go. I'm gonna get serious here with you now. Sometimes I do get sidetracked and tell little stories. And for a lot of the people that are here, they find it kind of interesting to hear my little stories of things that go on in my life and things that have gone on in my life and why I do things and I don't know, serious? I think I talked about that too long. That was too serious of an answer. So, there you go. There you go. Elijah. Hello, Elijah. How are you, my friend? I knew at first I taught her the importance of keeping up with chat instead of scrolling back. Elijah, that was you. That was you. Good God, that was months and months ago. And you know what? That was the best piece of information that I did not hear that in any like tutorial or any blah 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 blah. Blah. That Elijah need a W, a W for Elijah, the W all the way down because now I've learned absolutely. Okay, okay. We enjoy. I can probably speak for me. We enjoy storytelling. That's right. So the other person was like, "Oh, you're getting too serious." I was like, "Well, you wait and see. My stories can be a little bit, yeah, they're a little bit, but they're a little bit like, so if you don't want me to be serious, you can, yeah, yes, Elijah, yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Elijah. That was truly, um, you know, I was trying to be really diligent and you taught me a very, very good lesson. And I will appreciate you forever for that. Thank you, Elijah. Seriously. I mean that hands down. It was good information. Joel, tip straight from the viewers. How else am I supposed to learn? Truly. Yes, Joel gives a W for Elijah. That's right. And me myself, I'm not going to lie. I look for your lives all the time. Oh, you're sweet, 2800. You can put on the little bell. I don't even know what the note. And people, I hear other creators saying, hit the notification bell. I'm like, what does that mean? How do you get notified? Does like YouTube give you like a note? I don't even know how that works. Maybe Elijah can help us with that one. We do talk about everything on so we do, don't we? 2800, we do talk about ah, pretty much. Pretty much. In fact, last Friday, which was part, might have been part a little scoshy. Why I was like, maybe I shouldn't go to the mountains. Last Friday was like wackadoodle, wackadoodle. Uh, it was like really, really fun, but I don't know if it went like out into the ethos where it was yeah, it was like hands up, like uh, uh, it was fun though. It was fun. I don't know how long we'll go tonight or if we'll do like multiple. I did 3 streams. Three, 1, 2, 3. I did three last Friday. Two, I, as I've mentioned before, I have not even released them because I, I don't, mm, feeling not like they were my top moments. Yeah, right? Does anyone does anyone agree? So I already talked about the two things. Okay, then I had I had those two things that I wanted to talk about, like Tomcats in town. And no, don't get weird. I don't, he was actually the one, because I said, hey, we could meet up and do coffee or something. And he was kind of like, mm. So that's fine. He's doing whatever he's doing, and that's cool. You know, he's here on vacation, so he probably won't even be in the chat. So I hope he's out there in San Diego, enjoying San Diego. There was that. And then there was talking about like the person from real life that like found me on the internet and was like, what? What? Is that is that you? Is that is that you there? Yes, it's me. It's me. It's me. It's me. Hello, my friend. You know who you are. That last Friday was our. I know it was all crazy. Am I using multiple accounts? Am I using? No, I am not. Ah, if I ever saw you in San Diego, I wouldn't say nothing to you. Why not? See, 2800, that I don't have a problem like meeting people, or I mean, for the most part, if it's out in public and I feel like I can trust you, I'm not, I mean, I think that's fine, you know. Uh, but if you didn't want to, again, that's okay too. That's okay. Because the eh, life is life. I don't know whether real life is scarier or the interwebs are sort of scarier. Like, would it be scarier to meet somebody? Because I grew up in the time of meeting people in person, right? You meet out in real life. And nowadays, people, I guess, go on dating apps and they swipe and they blah, blah, blah. I don't do that. I mean, I did 10 or 15 years ago when they first started, and when I was first single, um, out of my, anyways, um, it didn't work for me. I didn't like it. I did not like it at all because everyone lied. I mean, every flippin' person. But I will tell you in your life, what, that you passed me? Hey, I saw you in the street, by the way, I passed you. It's like, but you wouldn't say hello. That almost seems like, wow, should have just said hi. I would probably smile at you and tell you hello. And I would tell you on your live it was me that smiled and told you. Really? You wouldn't say this is 2800. You're a toughie. Hang in there, Joe. Yeah. I mean, I guess. I mean, because meeting in person, I think is better than, swiping on an app, I guess. But I think see, when I do this, right? When I do this, I am putting my whole persona out there. And I guess it can be risky, and it could be riskier for a female, you know, because but that's why, I have learned that I have to do it in a place where people can't identify where I am, especially if I do live streams. When I do the like regular videos and stuff, it's usually I post them later when I'm no longer at that place. So it's like, I don't care that you know that that was uh, Mission Bay, or it was Miramar Lake, or it was this place or that place or wherever, because I'm not there anymore. But when I do the live streams, I feel like I have to be, and I've been told by people, you know, don't do the live streams in a place that's identifiable because other people I know who've done that, they've had people walk up to them and be like, "Hey, are you so and so?" And it's like, "Ooh," and that that can be, um, I don't know. I suppose that would be almost like stalkerish, right? See, there's a difference between recognizing someone and being like, "Hey, friend, how are you?" You know, especially like Tom Cat had mentioned. He said, "Look, I'm coming to San Diego." And I was like, "Hey, if you want to get together." And he kind of was like, "No." I'm like, "That's cool. No worries." If somebody said, "I'm coming to San Diego," and we both agreed, "Hey, let's get together," or something, that's fine. The public place, you know, get a coffee, get a bite to eat, get a beer, get a whatever, whatever you're gonna do, right? I'm babbling now. Ah, no. Well, you already have my name and you kind of know what I look like. Well, that's true. That's true, 2800. So actually, 2800, if you did I miss a bunch of comments? I don't even know. I'm a stinky construction worker. That's what showers are for. What do I do? Go up to you and tell you, hey, cha-cha, freak you out. Um, well, if you were gonna be in San Diego, you could let me know in advance. Be like, hey, I'm gonna be in San Diego, you know. So, but yeah, and the stinky part, a stinky construction worker. Uh, that's what showers are for, my man. That's what the bar of soap is for, my man. You go in the shower at your hotel or wherever you are. I'm hoping you've got a hotel or something wherever you are. You go in there, you use the shower, you use the soap, then the stinky part goes away. And then you're a regular construction worker, which is it's a proud man's job. It's a good job. But yes, I do. You look wonderful, and thank you. Gogo said hi. Okay. Non-stalker, you're 5,000 miles away. I know Joel is ooh, ew, ew. Well, everyone, everyone, I think it's stinky now and then, right? But I'm sorry, that's what the shower and the soap is for. Everyone should know how that works. Do we not? Do we not know how the shower and the soap wash, wash, wash? It should work the same for everyone, is what I'm saying. Yeah, well, I smell good in the morning, but then when I'm working, this what comes out with the sun. Well, okay. I think that by the end of the day, everyone, whether they are working in construction or most other jobs, I'm not feeling my freshest at the end of the day. And sometimes at the end of the day, a shower is needed before I go to bed because I don't like myself. I don't like the end of the day smell. Or like it's just hot here. It's a little bit humid, not a lot. But, a lot of people take a shower at night. I shower my so, well, good. Bravo, 2800. He showers at the hotel. And so, yes, Joel Ugg. Uh, Urson Tria said hi. Hi, how are you? Nice to have you here. I'm sure I butchered your name, but I did my best. There we go. There we go. Have I been here an hour? I think I've been here about an hour. I'm gonna take my 1 hour. Of course, I don't want to be known as a stinky kid. From now on, I might have to just call you, hey, you stinky, hey, stinky kid. I'm gonna go to the loo. 1 minute. I will be right back, okay? Did I get it? Did I get the sound back on? I can't see. Yes, I got the sound back on. Uh, I had to grow my hair out again so that way I'm unrecognizable. Well, how long is your hair? Serenity, show more. How's everybody doing today? I feel like poo poo. David, my goodness. Why is that, David? Great. Oh, good. Joel's doing great. I'm doing really good. Just to jump in that conversation. How are you, 2800? Yeah, just relaxing, laying down, watching this great. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. That's what I'm looking at the weekend going, all right, all right, all right. What am I gonna do this weekend? I'm not going to the mountains because as I mentioned, Sunday I have plans with one of my kids to the movie Supergirl. Is that what I said it was? Um, and then maybe have some food or something after that. I think we're going in the afternoon, like early afternoon, and then go and get a meal after that, I think. Um, so we'll have to see whether I'm able to do a Sunday live stream. I might be with my kiddos, so we'll see, but I'll let you know. I will let you know. I'm bald now, but before my hair used to go down to my shoulders. Really? Really? But, okay, but I would guess that, like during the summer when it's hot like this and 2800, you have to be up on roofs and, you draw in a lot of hot, hot, hot parts of the country. And I would think that having like super short hair or shaved head or something like that would be kind of easy, right? And then when it's just easy when you take a shower. It's just like you don't have to mess with anything. I'm just guessing because I'll tell you, as a female, with all of this nonsense, it's just you gotta deal with it, man. Go go. How long you going to be live? Hod your dress. I don't know what hod my dress means. How long am I gonna be live? I'm going to make it a great weekend. Yeah, I hope so. I hope everyone makes it a great weekend. Um, but go, how long am I gonna be live? Well, probably at least for another hour. And then, being that it's Friday, sometimes after about, you know, I'll do about 2 hours, and on a Friday, I might take a brief break so I can get something to eat. I might change my clothes, and then we will do like the another stream, which would be like, I don't know, like, so if I go for another hour and then I would take maybe a half-hour break and then come back. Actually, I'm with my long hair as it's actually cooling. Ah, Joel, I'm glad you're making it a great weekend. Straight up. The reason I shaved it off is because I got tired of messing with the combing and shampooing. Right? Exactly, 2800. That's what I'm saying. Mohammed, hi. How are you? Mohammed, I love you too. I love you too. But I'm gonna grow it out again. Great. I don't know, do you like when you're at work, do you tie it back? Like I when it's too much, I will tie it back. Yeah, for sure. Because it is a pain in the butt. Straight up men and women. One of my children, well, both my children grow their both the boys and the girls. I'm thinking now. I was gonna say both the boys grow their hair long at times, right? And it's surprisingly curly. My kids, the girls got straight hair, the boys got curly hair. So, which I don't understand. I have like painfully straight hair, as you can see. And, but my biological mother, um, it's so weird. I kind of want to show you a picture. I wonder if I could pull it up on this thing of like how much I looked like my biological mother when I did a side by side. If I can, I turn this on. Let's see if I can get it to go. I did a side by side of my biological mother when she passed away when she was about 49 years old, I think. Um, and but I have a picture of her from when she was like in her early 20s. And then I have a picture of me when I was in my early 20s. And I kind of cropped it just around the face. Like both of us were both looking straight. And it's like, when I first had that picture, French braid for you. I, yeah, I mean, I would have to have someone else do it. I can't do a French braid to myself. Hi, Gogo. You're back. I would wear a baseball cap and put my hair behind my ears. Yeah, that makes it easier. 2800, right? 47. Um, that was one of the kid that I'm gonna go see Supergirl with. Okay, it's it's okay that I send the call to voicemail. I guarantee you. But that person keeps trying to call me. I would have to end the live streaming call, but I can call back in a little bit. And the reason that kiddo is calling me is because um that kiddo is probably driving home from work and has a long commute. and has a rotation of people to call to pass that time with. So I'm on the regular rotation of people. There's like a bunch of friends and family, and I mean, I should text them and say, call my mother. She would love to talk to you. I wish they could call my mother off it. My mother would love it. But, uh, anyways, you're going to grow it out again. Once again, okay, I got to catch up with the chat. Sorry about that. Oh, I did the braid thing, Joel. It didn't look right. Oh, right. Yeah, so not everybody looks great in braids. Yeah. Go, go. About to sleep now. Okay. Go, go. Hey, man. You turned out to be kind of a cool, groovy dude, and I think you fit in. So I hope you sleep well, and I do hope we get to see you again. So come on back. Go, go. Sleep well. Bye, bye. Right? And what do we got? You met Eric today in person. Eric? Well, no. Uh, I did not. Are you talking about the person that I know from real life that contacted? No. Okay, we're going to use the name Eric. You mean Tom David. Yeah, okay, maybe I'm confused. Eric is the person that I know in real life who may be watching. Eric, if you're there, hi, babe. I love you. I love you. Um, that is a person that I've known for a number of years. I'm going to keep it very non-specific. And that person contacted me today because I know that person in real life. That person actually called me on the phone and said, hey, are you? I think, I'm pretty sure at YouTube. Are you doing YouTube? I think I've seen a bunch of your videos on YouTube. And yeah, we had a bit of a conversation about it. We probably will in the future have more of a conversation about it because it was kind of like that person was like surprised in a pleasant way, pleasantly surprised. I hope, Eric, if you are still watching, um, uh, that I am describing this correctly. Um, Nobody knows who you are. It's just your first name. So that's all. Yeah, so it was it's one of those things where I was like, okay, I need to be a little careful. But this is somebody that I've known for years and years. No, did not meet him today, and I do know him from in person, but I did not see him in person today. Spoke on the phone. You mean Tom did tell you how long he was watching your stream for? Um, you mean Eric? Uh, I don't quite know how to answer that. I think it sounds like this person, Eric. I don't know. This whole live stream is going to be about Eric. It's like, hi, Eric. Hi. Um, I think that he just was bored, as he said, and scrolling YouTube and came across me, and he's like, what? What? What is that? Is that? That is her. And then went looked at my channel and saw some of my short videos and some of my other live streams that, they sit there as videos after if I save them as videos. So people can look at them. And I think he looked at some of them. And so, yeah, I hope you two enjoyed breakfast. Um, I don't know how long 20 I don't know how long we will next week probably communicate again. I was at the time when I got the phone call, I was on my way out the door to do something and couldn't have a very long conversation. So maybe now, see if he's even here listening, because I told him, he's like, "What are you going to do? When's the next time you're going to do a live stream?" And I said, "Well, tonight at about 5:30." And so I think he was going to watch. So it's possible that Eric is watching. So hi, Eric. I love you. I love you. And um, I'm not going to give any identifying information about Eric. Do you have some Dutch in you? No, I do not. I do not. I did 23andMe, and it tells you what you got. I am like 80% Irish and like 20% English. I have no idea why it's that sort of flat line. I have no colorful anything in my DNA. Richard Copeland, hi there. How are you? Hello, Miss Cha-Cha. Are you having a heat wave in the um like in the UK? No, we are not. It's been a lovely day. A beautiful chef's kiss. Beautiful day. It was probably like 70 degrees Fahrenheit today, which is perfect weather. I know the UK and a lot of Europe are struggling with a huge heat wave right now. Um, I've seen that. So, oof, it was 100 in Colorado. Oh, hot dog, 2,800. Okay, then um, I am only speaking for Southern California. I am only speaking for San Diego and coastal San Diego. So that's a very small swap of things, but apparently Colorado is smoking 100 degrees. Holy moly. Alexander, I adore you. Good night. Good night, Alexander. I hope I see you again soon. Yeah, I'm jealous too, David. Wait, what did David say? What did you say? What did David say? Is David getting goofy? He's got your number though. I'm jealous. Oh, I see. Oh, I'm jealous too. Eric likes to watch. I have no idea. He you guys are making a really big deal about this. He just discovered my channel, I think like yesterday, because I had never told him about it. And this is this is a friend. That's it. So no need to be jealous. Yes, he has my number. Um, he's got your number. Should I put my number out there for everyone else? Just print it up here, and then everyone can call me. Mm, 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 mm. No, not gonna happen. Eric likes to. I don't know. I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure if he's watching here today. All I'm saying is that I don't even know what. God, I'm starting to think I never should have brought this up. But it was just a weird situation for me because it was the first time that somebody that I know in real life like, found me on YouTube, and it's like, "Oh, I was caught a little off guard. Okay, I'm joking. I'm not jealous. I was kidding. Good, don't be jealous. Jealousy is not appealing. Doesn't red lips. Yes, see, I love my red lips too. Thank you, Alexander. Joel, the East Coast is heating up too. East Coast of the UK or the East Coast of the United States. I don't have television, and I'm pointing at the TV that does not exist over here. I have an old TV over here that hasn't been even connected in 10 years. I cut off cable in 2016. So, yeah. I don't- So, like, oh, wait, what was I going to look up on here? There was something I was going to look up. I turned it on, right? Didn't I? Yeah, it's on. Can't remember what I was going to look up. Oh, well, your phone would be ringing off the heck. It's a small world after all. It is it is a small world. It is a small world. It's and so that's why I have to like accept if I'm going to be here and be on YouTube. I have to accept the fact that I am kind of open to like anyone can like, right? Like scroll and like come across me. And I know people. Yes, I know people. I have lived different places. I have had different jobs. I have done different things. I have gone places. I know people. So if somebody comes across me and they know me, but for guys, men love it when the women are jealous. It's so sweet. Is that true? Is it true that men like their women being jealous? That's interesting. See, is that true? Wait, somebody else chime in on that because I want to know. I discovered your channel. We're stuck with you, 2800. Well, maybe you are. It's small USA. Oh, the east coast of the USA. Is it getting hot? I watch a few creators, like video people on YouTube that are from the East Coast, but they always in the summer are like, yeah, it's so hot, and they kind of make a thing of it. Hi, John Rose. How are you? Hello, hello, hello. OMG, that's right. I'm waiting for the day when they say, Mom, what are you doing on YouTube? Oh, hot damn. I don't, that would be a thing, wouldn't it? Um, I don't, I mean, it certainly could happen. Yep, it certainly could happen. Um, yeah, so I don't even know how to respond to that 2800, but it could happen. John Rose, beautiful dress. Thank you. People like me, David. Yes, people do like you, David. Absolutely. That makes me think of Sally Field's speech. You remember when she did the Oscar award speech? She got an Oscar and she's like, people like me. You like me. I don't know. You look up like Sally Field Oscar speech. You really like me. John Rose, let's share. It's true. Yes, I'm sure people do like you. Here we go. Where are we going? Where are we going, Joel? What do you mean? Women are jealous. Oh yeah, right. Oh, the quotes. Yeah, I'm like a little I lose. We got like 20 different thoughts happening. Well, I have 20 different thoughts happening in my little mini mind. So, what do you mean women are jealous? Um, I mean, I don't know if you're asking me or if you're asking somebody else here. Here we go. They're going to be like, Mom, um, okay, the question then, are women jealous? Do women get jealous of their man? I mean, you tell me. I, hmm, hmm, hmm. I, I think I would have to think about that. I think I've never been a particularly jealous person. So, um, I've never I mean, I guess there have been moments. I've had moments when I have felt jealousy, but I am not like a constantly jealous person. That it isn't, I don't think that's my nature, but and I'm kind of a chill hippie person, so right now I'm watching the World Cup. Richard, Spain is beating Uruguay 1-0. Uruguay has roughly 15 minutes to get an equalizer. Oof, oof. Go, Richard. Go, go, Uruguay. And go, Spain. I don't even know who I would. Men struggle with finding women, but women can just take their pick. Well, that's nature. That's that's just nature. It's survival of the fittest, and that's it's hard for a man to find a woman. A woman can pick any guy she wants. True? Yeah. A jealous woman usually leads to an argument. Oof. Ooh, probably. Probably. Um, I think that, yeah, it might lead to an argument, I guess. I mean, but if I'm with a man and he is showing interest in another woman, I am more likely to just cut him loose and say, go have her then. I will pick someone else. I don't need somebody who doesn't think that I am the best. I want to be with somebody that thinks that I am the best. So, you know, so I don't really get jealous. It's like you think that's better, go, go do it. Go do your thing. I've had that happen, sure. I've had people leave me. Uh, Women do get jealous. Yeah. I mean, I guess if they don't think they can do better. I mean, if somebody starts looking the other direction when they're with me and it's like, go, leave. Frank Bradford. Hi, hey, welcome back. I'm the same. Don't waste my time. Right? I mean, it's like, you better learn to compete. Me, I better learn to compete. You think, you think, maybe I am a great competitor. Um, but if somebody doesn't want to be with me, why do I want to force them to be with me? Why do I want to fight about that? I mean, I will make it clear because there are wandering eyes. Wandering eyes is different than actually going after something. Every guy is gonna look. That's a man's nature to look at the females, to look at the females, right? Isn't that why you're all here? To look at the females, right? And that's what men do, and that's fine. A wandering eye is just a wandering eye. If they follow up on that and go pursue that and chase after that, that's when it's like, all right, you want that, go have that. You can look at it. It's like window shopping, right? You're walking down the street, you window well, for women anyways, you're window shopping, you look in the window and you're like, "Ooh, that looks good." Or you look at the menu, right? You can look at the menu of every restaurant in town, all the girls, right? You can look at all the menus you want, but you need to eat at home. Does that make sense? Maybe that makes sense. I don't know. Makes sense to me. Makes sense to me. My hair is chef. Okay. So, sorry, I'm having a hair moment. My hair was shedding. All of life is competition for resources. Make sure your partner fully understands what you have to offer. Compete. Yep, 100%. I prefer one-on-one. I never approach women unless it's for directions. Okay. And women may not always be great for that. So there you go. That's so messed up when a man is on a date with a woman and he stares at the woman. That's messed up. Yeah, I agree. I understand agree. I think if you're on a date, I mean it's different when you're in the presence of a woman that you want to keep. You need to keep your focus on that woman if you want to keep her. If she's not around and you have a wandering eye, you can look. I don't see there's a problem with that. You can look, just don't touch. You know, look, don't touch. It's like the menu thing. It's like, you can read the menu, just don't order anything. So, my would only wondering you. Yeah, oh, David, thank you. Goes back to the conversation that we had last time. The woman wants full attention. Yeah, 47, 48. I took a chick on a date on my birthday, and she had another guy while we were out. I left her at the mall. I think that's perfect. I think it goes both ways. If women, what's wrong? I can look and appreciate a good-looking man. I can also, believe it or not, I can also appreciate a good-looking woman and be like, wow, she looks gorgeous. Look at that outfit. Look at the way she walks. Look at the way she carries herself. She is beautiful. Look at the man. Look at what he's wearing. Look at the way he carries himself. He's very handsome. You know, doesn't mean I want that. It just means I'm not going to walk around life like never looking at anything. And I think that would be foolish to think that people don't look around because that's realistic. Even if you go to the grocery store and you see something that's good looking, it's like, ooh, ooh, that's nice to look at. That doesn't mean I'm going to do anything about it. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. A woman wants full attention. Yeah. 2800. And I can only speak for myself, right? Um, yeah, I want attention. If I'm on a date with you or something like that, yeah, sure, I'm gonna give you my full attention. And I would hope that you're gonna give me your full attention. And that doesn't mean you're not gonna it just means you're not gonna be like flirting with someone else. I mean, that would be just outright rude, I think. That's just wrong. But yeah, a woman likes full attention. But 47, 48, yeah, absolutely, leave her. If somebody is flirting with someone else, whether it be a man or a woman, either side, if one of the people is flirting and you're supposed to be on a date or with your partner, and that person is flirting with someone else, like out, like flirting, not just saying a hi or making a pleasantry, because we all make pleasantries, right? We all are pleasant to the outside world. We can't be in a bubble. We can't be in a complete little bubble. We have to acknowledge the world around. I mean, it's just kind of common sense. The majority of your attention, if you really care about that person, is to be around that person. But it doesn't mean you can't have a life, for God's sakes, people. Ay, ay, ay. Uh, oh, David, you're so sweet. Joel, of course. Right. Joel's answer is, of course. It's kind of, in my brain, it's kind of a common sense thing, that if you're going to be with somebody, it's like, hello, if you chose to be with me for this period of time, 2, 3, 4 hours, or however long on a date, then, for those amount of hours, is it that hard to pay attention? And if you are that bored and you don't want to be there, then politely end the date and excuse yourself. Politely. Hello. Manners. People should have manners too. I would rather read a good long book than go on a date. Richard Copeland. Sometimes I feel that way too. I need pictures reading 2800. You're funny. You're funny. First and pretty, I retired from dating, bachelor for life. I think a lot of men feel that way, and I think a lot of women do too. And I I think that's too bad, you know, because I know there are plenty of people out there, especially in as we get older, there are people that uh don't want to date anymore just because Uh, they don't want the hassle. They don't want to feel they're being taken advantage of. They don't want to feel like it's going nowhere. They're wasting their time or all the things. Everyone has their like excuses. I have my own. I have my own reasons for being like, mm. It's just so hard to find somebody who's honest. Honesty for me is like one of the biggest ones that bothers me is um people not being honest. That one is like, God, I don't have the energy at my age to deal with people like lying about stupid stuff. So, uh, wah, wah, wah. Yeah. On the first date. Wait, let's see here. On the first date, we'll be planning our second date while we're on the first date. Oh, see, now if you're having a really good time with the person that you're with on a first date, then it might be brought up. It's like, hey, we both like whatever. We both like coffee. So maybe next time we both like taking walks. So next time, how about we get a coffee and we go for a walk? It's like, yeah, that's an easy way to plan a second date. It should just sort of glide like the earthquakes yesterday. Remember, we were talking about the earthquakes? But the first date should flow, I think, into the second date. Joel, yes. Money. Wait, what? Money for men, a lot of them. Maybe women should pay men for dates. if they're decent guys. I found out if you take charge, women really like it. Um, well, see, here's the thing. Here's I got a thought for that. Should go back. Cape Verde has drawn Saudi Arabia reached the knockout World Cup. Oh, congratulations! I'm one woman. Man, it's me. I've always been in my experience that scares away women. Well, it shouldn't, David. I think I think. Um, but back to 2800, I found if you take charge, women really like it. Okay, good point. Good point. Um, and a way that a woman or a man can be very, very successful with that is they get a woman to disclose, like, what do you like to do on a date? And if a woman is smart, if she's got her thinker on, flip the switch up and turn it on. They will say to the man, well, like if the man says, um, I'd like to go out to dinner, what kind of, where would you like to go? And the woman could say, well, I like Chinese, I like Italian, and I like steak. And that gives the man three choices that he can win with, right? So then he can take charge and he can choose Chinese. I don't know what I said, Italian and steak. He can choose one of those things, right? And he can find a place that fits one of those things and he can't lose. He's going to win because, but the women have to be smarter and they have to give the men clues. The women have I think women need to tell men what they want because I think men innately want to please a woman. Like, I think they really do. They want to please the woman. And it's just that the women aren't giving the men enough clues, enough breadcrumbs. Like, I love Starbucks coffee and I love walking in this park. It's like, okay, great. I also love desserts and I love this particular area of restaurants. It's like, great, great. You're telling the guy how to do it. And then he can't lose, right? Mm, just saying, women need to do better, I think. What I would say was, if we go out to dinner, do you want to go somewhere close? You or somewhere in the middle. I usually put the ball in their court. Right. And see, you're trying to feel out what, what does she really want? Because men, I think, honestly want to serve the woman. They want to make the woman happy, right? And so that's kind of, you're kind of putting your feelers out like, what do you like? Give me some clues. Give me some clues. Give me some feedback. And women need to quit going, oh, well, whatever you like. And it's like, oh, for God's sake. I would be so frustrated if I were a man. I would be so frustrated. And I don't know if that's young women or as we get older, we're like, yeah, you know what? These are three things that I like doing. You decide what we want to do, and the person will win whatever they choose because I've given them three options of things I like doing, and so they could choose either one and then they win. They have done a wonderful thing for me and made me very happy. Oops, I keep felt oopsie. A woman once asked me out some years ago and I refused nicely. I guess you had your reasons, right? We don't always, I always did try to do public places. That way she felt more comfortable. Well, in the beginning anyways, right? Because life is life, especially in the days of the internet and all that. It's the same thing I was talking about earlier about, the internet can be a scary, scary place. So, um, I try really hard to be careful, you know, or they're too dumb to pick up on the clues. Who? The men and the women. Everyone can be dumb sometimes. So, yeah, Joel, true. Me. You. Oh, well, I think in her 60s, in our 60s, well, we're closer to knowing. We're, we're closer to knowing. It's like me getting a little bit closer to knowing. How does sex figure in with all this? I thought we were talking about dating, but I I don't know what your question means. How does sex figure in? Um, I think that's when both parties, like both people, are. I mean, I think you need to get through that. I think we were talking about dating and like sex comes after that, right? I don't know. From what I told David, when a woman looks at a man she already slept with, then when a man looks at a woman, we're all doing all kinds of things they were already determined on. When a woman looks at a man, she already slept with them. Really? Like with every man. So if I look at a man, I've already slept with them. And when a man looks at a woman, you're thinking of all the things that you want to do, right? Okay. Um, well, men are very visual creatures. That's true, right? All right, you must know sex is at the forefront of men's thoughts. Yes, yes, Jug. Joel says, ugh. Joel's like, ugh. Ugh. Is it just finally just come to this? Is it just about the SEX? Is that what it all comes down to in the end? Patience, my friend, but 100%. That's what it's all about. It's all about it's all about the patients. And I'm not talking about the patients in the hospital. I'm talking about the patients in your soul. One lady told me when a woman looks at a man, she's already slept with him in her mind. Really? No. Well, I mean, maybe that woman felt that way. I I never that is not the case for me. No, not at all. Um, I'm always curious. There's always curiosity because I don't know what it would be like. So there's curiosity. But when a man like said women were doing all kinds of stuff with her, yeah, I mean, I believe that. That I believe. Because men are seriously visual creatures. Women are, I guess it kind of, well, every woman is different. And age, when you're in your 20s, it's one thing, in your 30s, in your 40s, in your 50s, in your 60s, in your 70s, and even in your 80s. Um, People are thinking different things. I don't think it's like that cut and dry for like every woman and every man. Other than I do believe that most are very visual creatures and they They have imaginations. 4748. It's flattering when a woman wants to sleep with you, but heart-wrenching when she doesn't want a relationship with you. That's, uh, 4748, yeah, that's a thing, and that's usually it's the other way around, quite honestly, it's usually the men that I mean, when I was growing up anyways, it's us that need to procreate. Um, can't procreate without a woman, so, uh, Armando Jean is back. Sounds like this woman is in the mood. Don't be rude, Armando Jean. No, we're having a conversation here. So don't come in here all hot. Like coming in hot. Don't assume just because I'm the only one that can speak here. Read the chat because it's a conversation. That's what I'm saying. So don't. Joel is, ever take a woman from the bar and bring her home to mom if you sleep with her on the first date? She's not the one. No, probably not. I mean, I'm sure there are people in the world that have started off that way, and maybe they had beautiful long marriages. It's not as though it can never happen, but that's less likely. Yeah, I agree with you. 2800. I think it's less likely if somebody is like a mediamente, probably. Joel, I see another of ladies checking out those heinies. What is that about? I see ladies checking out those heinies. What is that about? I don't know. I, I don't know. I had to read that twice because don't. I don't know. No idea what that is. Don't bite my head off. Well, Armando Jean, you came in a little hot. You know, Armando Jean, when you come in the room, read the room, read the room, read the room. Be nice before you start saying stuff about me, you know, because I am the hostess of the room and I don't need someone coming in and saying, making assumptions just because they heard me say one thing. Doesn't mean it's completely true. You got to see what the discussion has been about. And this has been, we kind of went off a deep end. I don't know because it's Friday. What the heck is going on? Joel, okay, it's strange we haven't seen Tomcat tonight. He's in San Diego. He's on vacation, I think. So he's out doing life. He's out doing life. He is out enjoying life and has no reason to be in a live chat because he's out probably. It's beautiful right now. The sun is going down. He's probably at the beach looking at the beautiful sunset, or he's having dinner, or he's doing some San Diego thing, which people do all the time. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful here. And he is here enjoying it. So I doubt we will see him for like 5 or 6 days. I told him if he took a really great picture and he wanted to post it in the community forum, like the community chat for this channel, he could do that, and that would be really fun. Because I figured, anyone that comes to I've told you again and again, this is a huge tourist community. People come here and they just want to enjoy the beauty of it. And I think that's what he's probably doing. Just saying. It's strange. So I don't think it's strange that we haven't seen him. I think it makes complete sense that we haven't seen him. That's what we're talking about, reading the room. Exactly. A lot to see in the summer in San Diego and Cali. Correct. Correct. And somebody, he is from, I'm not going to say exactly, but the East, is it Central or East Coast time zone? We'll just say that. Um, and I'm not sure if he's here for vacation or he's here, I think he said until the 30th, so that would be Tuesday. So it's a weekend trip. I don't know if it's work or if it's pleasure. He used to live here, he said, so it could be just pleasure, just out here on vacation for a few days. So that's good. Good for him. Let him have fun. But why in the heck would he not want to meet you? I don't get it. He's on vacation. I mean, YouTube isn't like, it's not the same for everybody, right? He's doing what he wants to do, and I respect that. I give him full kudos and full respect. So he needs to do it is right for him. Maybe he's visiting friends here. He used to live here. So maybe he's visiting friends, he's seeing people, he's doing things, he's got plans. You know, we don't know each other than on YouTube. So, he's got stuff to do. I don't blame him. I don't, it's like, it's this much of a thing. It's like zero of a thing. He's fine. Let him, he's gonna go have fun. He probably just doesn't want to bother her. Well, I mean, it could be 100 different things. And that's fine. Whatever he's doing, he's doing San Diego. Believe me, I see people every day who come to visit San Diego and they just want to do San Diego, the beaches. If you don't live near the beaches, or if you've not spent much time near the beach, there are people in the country who have never seen the ocean. I know he lived here, so he's seen it. But there are people that come here as tourists and they have never ever seen the ocean before. And just the look on their face is just like, wow. They just want to go down and put their little feet up to their ankles in the water and, and just like feel it and see it and smell it. And this is this is a tourist city. It's like going to Hawaii. Have you been to Hawaii? If you've never been there, you're not going to want to sit in your hotel room and be on your phone. You want to go down to the beach and maybe go to a luau and maybe go to a pig roast or maybe go to something. You're not going to want to, you know what I'm saying? Just saying, just what I'm saying. Uh-oh. I know it's early for you on the West, but it's bedtime for me on the East Coast. America, that's much due tomorrow. See you later. Peace. Joel, okie dokie. Joel, have a good night's sleep. Sleep well, my friend. It is late. It's 10:30, almost 10:30 for you. So sleep well, my friend. I will see you soon, I hope. Yes. Yeah, take it easy, Joel. He said he would give you a shot. He might. You mean Tomcat? He might. Who knows? He's probably here with some people hard to get away. There's that too. He could be traveling with other people and he's going to be spending time with those people. So, there's a million reasons, you know. And he was only going to be here. Joel. Yes, yes, yes. Hugs, hugs, hugs. Sleep well, Joel. I'm glad you are here. Happy Friday, by the way. I know Saturday is a whole new day. Yay, yay, yay. We got the weekend ahead of us. Hoda. Hi, Hoda. I'd go to Black's Beach. It's a heck of a hike down there. We have so many beaches, which I put a lot of them in my little short videos. We have so many beaches that are easy to get to, where you can like park your car and walk like 50 feet or something, and you're on the sand. The Black's Beach one, man, that's a hoof. You gotta hoof it down to Black's Beach, and it is nothing about, but it's a beautiful beach, very beautiful beach, but it's a beach. It's a beach like almost every other beach, other than it's difficult to access. It's hard to access Black's Beach. So, but if that's what you want to do, for the challenge of it, it's kind of that day when I took that hike down there, I did it uh firstly because I had been down there in like 30 years, and I sort of videotaped it, and I didn't remember how hard it was to walk down there. And I'm older too, so it is harder to walk down there. Get all the way down, and I look around, I'm like, it's a beach like every other beach, just like I remember. It's just a beach. And then I had to climb all the way back up. I think it took 30 minutes to climb down. Down, that's downhill. And then back up. I think I turned my camera. I know I turned my camera off on the way back up because I just wanted to focus on the climb back up. And I think I got back up in like 35, 40 minutes. So it didn't take me a whole lot longer, but oh, the burn. The burn. It was difficult. So you have to pay to park at the beach. Not usually. Not usually. But if you want to park near the beach, you have to get there kind of early in the day. Um, or you will be parking further away for free, but you'll just have to walk further to get there. Yeah. Armando Jean, you don't look that old. I'm 60. Armando Jean, yes. When you eat healthy, you take care of yourself. That is the result. Maybe. And I think genetics, you know what? I gotta say 2800. Yes, if you and I am a firm believer in sleep. I think that sleep is huge. Um, Eating well and sleep. But then there's genetics too, there's this stuff that you really just can't control. I'm just wired the way I'm wired. And then I sort of take care of myself sometimes. I have little moments where I take care of myself. But thank you, Marta Jean. Then I don't look so old. Look at me, I'm stretching my leg out. I gotta hold that down. Ah, feels so good. Stretch. Oh, yeah. See, that's good for you too. You do little stretches. I know I'm wearing a dress and I'm like tucking it between my legs, and there's a little pillow. That's a pillow. I'm sitting on a pillow because it makes me sit up higher, right? Because the couch is a little low. I mean, I could turn the camera down more, but whatever. I started eating healthy and trying to take care of myself, and it does work. It does. You know what? A year ago, thank you, Lucky. A year ago, at the beginning of July. Yeah, it was the beginning of July last year. So that's about because next week is July. I started I was feeling sluggish, and I was heavier. I had gained some weight, and I wasn't feeling good. I was feeling kind of bloated, and I knew I was going through a thing. I had gotten dumped just full disclosure, gotten dumped. And um, I like early in 2025, and so I started eating horribly and doing just treating my body badly. And then by about July, I was sort of fed up with it. I was like, mm it's been like 5 months, and I I gotta turn this bus around because otherwise I'm going off the cliff. With this is bad news. So, um, I decided to cut out carbs, sugar, and processed foods. And I know that's boring to talk about that, but it worked. And I am when I decide to be disciplined about something, I can be very disciplined about it. But I stay up late on Friday nights for some reason. His loss. Yeah, well, I don't know. Everyone is different. It was his choice. So, uh, uh, uh. He was a liar anyway. So I think in the end, that's where I rationalized in my head. He lied to me about so many things. I was like, oof, in the end, I guess I'm kind of better off without it. But um, I did. And when I cut out the carbs, the sugar, and the processed foods, I lost some weight and I just started feeling better. And then I committed to making sure that I slept at least 7 hours a night. And those changes alone, taking the sugar and the carbs, I eat very low carbs. And it actually just makes me I just feel better. So, and Armando Jean, you touch alcohol. Yes, I touch it, I touch it, I touch it, I touch it. Sometimes I tickle it. Sometimes I give it all kinds of touching. Sure. Good riddance. Yeah, to the dude, yeah. David, you look great. Thank you. Thank you. Anyways, but so I took out all those things that would like bloat like the joints and the back and all those things. And it's like it's amazing how much she thank you. 2,800. Thank you. Um, but just changing your diet, you know, can and I eat huge amounts of protein, which is well, it's why I eat a lot of eggs. I know I talk about it. I'm gonna have dinner now. Bye, you guys. I'm gonna go have dinner now. And people are like, what do you need? I'm like, I'm gonna scramble 4 eggs, which is like, wow, that sounds like a lot. It's like high protein, baby, high protein. And I have these containers of like protein powder stuff that you mix with water. Some are meals, some are just solid protein. So I eat like really high protein. And that I found gives me like lots of energy, like way better, way better. So no alcohol for you. Uh, that's not, I do drink alcohol. I think everyone in California is on a diet of some kind. Well, I wouldn't call it a diet. I mean, but technically a diet is how do you eat? Do you have sort of a routine of how you eat? And yeah, I have a routine of how I eat. I wouldn't call it, but a diet really is the routine of how you eat. Like I kind of have rules about what I will eat, what I won't eat. And yes, sometimes I will eat sugar and sometimes I will eat carbs, but I keep it to small portions and I'm just careful about it because I know when I eat a lot of it, because I used to eat a lot of it and I didn't feel as good. My body didn't feel as good. So, yeah. How many times a day do you eat? I eat twice a day. Even Rosie O'Donnell looks so good. Um, I don't really have a rule about how many times a day I eat. Sometimes I will eat once, sometimes I will eat twice, sometimes I will eat 4 times. I don't really, it kind of depends on what I'm doing. 2000, um, and what do I have time for? Like sometimes I'm working and busy and I just don't even have time all day. I'll get up in the morning, I'll drink a protein shake, and then I won't eat again until night. Uh, Sometimes I go out to lunch. Sometimes I eat morning, lunch, afternoon, and then I don't. It's more that I try to keep an overall balance in the course of a week, and I don't want to overeat. I don't know why are we talking about eating. It's all about moderation. Yeah, see, it's moderation in the end. True, 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 true. It is about moderation. I don't I don't want to overdo anything because I've learned when I overdo stuff, I'm not at my best. Didn't we learn that? Did we not learn that? Doesn't mean I sometimes don't have a little party, but it's just not every day, right? Can't 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 play every day, but doesn't mean I don't like to enjoy my life. That's what I'm saying. I can't wait to go home and make tacos. Oh, 2800. I'm sorry, you've been like out on the road. When do you get to go home? Do you get to go home soon? I hope so. I hope so. And make tacos. Oh God, tacos sound really good. But I have a salad for tonight. Make tacos. Can you explain to me why I'm so infatuated with YouTube videos where there is a tour to see all the big homes in Beverly Hills? It just amazes me. On YouTube videos, the tours to see the big houses in Beverly Hills. Is that what you mean? I go home for the 4th of July, stay home for 2 days, and then come back to Colorado to finish the route. Wow. Okay, only 2 days. Wow, that's it's not a lot of time. So you're almost like a trucker, you know. I mean, all that driving, all that time on the road, like truck drivers, right? And they only get a certain number of days home every month. Um, I don't know, David, why you're infatuated with the big homes in Beverly Hills. They're just homes. Um, I've been into some really, really big homes, and they're just big homes. It's more to clean. That's how I look at it. It's like, why? Why do you have a 15-bedroom home unless you have, 13 children or something? I just don't even, I don't understand the magnitude of some of those homes. That makes no sense to me. I'm trying to take advantage of no taxes on overtime. Oh, okay. I can stay home as long as I want. It's just what I can't afford. Ah, I understand that also. Um, we have we have to work. Yeah, I mean, I get it. You gotta work, you gotta work. I saw Dean Martin's old house today, and I'm sure it is probably an old house. A lot of the houses in LA, especially the big old ones or the big huge ones, are extremely old. Of course, people do come in and they build new homes, sure, but something like Dean Martin's home, they would not change it probably because leaving it just the way Dean Martin had it probably conserves some of the value because people are like, ooh, this is the way Dean Martin lived. And it's probably looks like something from the 1950s, which is like, okay, and actually back in the 1950s, they didn't have big, huge man. Well, I mean, they had them, but it wasn't as big of a deal to have. Did you ever see Elvis's house? I went to the Elvis house years ago, and it's on this huge hill, right? It's on a hill, and it looks, this thing on top of this hill. And then when you go and you take a tour in it, it's like kind of not that as I would have thought it was way bigger, but it wasn't really. They had a an exhibit behind the house, which was like a house that was like built out of the garage or something, where they display a lot of Elvis's costumes and his cars and blah blah blah, all this stuff. And that was like seemed to be bigger than the house itself that he lived in. The house that he lived in did not seem that big. So back in those days, people didn't buy the 15 bedroom homes. I don't think. I mean, I'm sure they did, but maybe not so much. Big house, a lot straight up. That's what I was saying. Uh, in Palm Springs, in Graceland. Um, well, Ellis, I visited that house in Graceland. Did he have a house in Palm Springs? That's possible. Um, I have not been to an Elvis house in Palm Springs. I didn't realize he had one. But back in those days, like Lucy and Ricky would go to Palm Springs a lot uh, back in those days when they were like hot, when they were the hot thing, the hot Hollywood stars, they would go to Palm Springs and they would swim and they would do all those things. Yeah, right. Oh, you guys. Okay, so I'm thinking, because I've been on here for more than 2 hours. That was a great show. The I Love Lucy show, right? Wasn't it? It was a good show. I loved that. It was a great show. Okay, so it's been more than 2 hours, so I'm gonna take a break. Um, and it's been a little bit quiet. What time is it? Yeah. 7:42 here. If you guys want, maybe I will come back in half an hour or so. No, I meant Dean Martin's home in Palm Springs. Oh, and Bob Hope lived in Palm Springs too. Those cool old cats did. Or they had a house there. Maybe they had a house in Los Angeles and also in Palm Springs. Okay, I'm going to take a break and you all can take a break. And if you are in the least bit interested, maybe I will come back in like, let's see, it's 7:43, around like 8:30 my time, maybe earlier, maybe earlier. Half hour, 45 minutes. Take your time when you're, yeah, just gonna cool off, maybe get something to eat, something like that. Right? Love you guys. Thank you. We'll see you soon.